Hi guys, how's everyone doing today? Oh my god, my hair just got stuck on my skin. Anyways, how are you guys? I hope y'all are doing well today. Today is Thursday. I'm sending out my newsletter to you guys today, and this is the video that will go with the newsletter. So, this newsletter, I really wanted to talk about creating a schedule and routine in your life. And the reason why is because, one, I've been talking a lot about that lately. I've just been I just got a text. Hold on. So I've been talking a lot about that this week. So I've had, my normal nutrition sessions come through, and everyone I'm visiting with is kind of like, Jewel, my life is just like not normal anymore. I wanted it to be, like where we can find a normal rhythm with quarantine and like COVID and like doing things. But a lot of people are working from home or partially working from home, or just work is different, and our environment at home is different because we're there more now. I know for me, I'm at home a lot more, and I'm not gonna lie, like today I was like so sleepy because I've just been so tired, like just so tired, and it's also like so beautifully gloomy, and I just like want to just sleep. And so today I had online sessions, and I was like, well, I don't have to go into the office today, so I can totally just go nap in between, and I did. And that just like threw off my schedule so much. I was like, Jewel, you need to get your butt up, and I did. And now I'm making this video, but the point of me even saying any of this is because I think we're all experiencing it a little bit, where we're just like kind of just thrown off with our routines, and we really need to find a way to get back into it, to where we feel like there's some sort of regimented schedule going on. As human beings, we're really used to having a schedule of some sort. If you think about it, we've been, almost trained since like kindergarten and preschool ages to wake up at a specific time every day, Monday through Friday, get out the door, like the hustle and bustle of getting out the door, and then like being present for whatever we're doing for about 6 to 8 hours every day. And then we go home, and then we like have a little bit of time to ourselves, and then we go to sleep, and we do it all over again. That's just kind of the normal way it's been since we were all like little babies. It's just that we end up going into adulthood, and we have a job instead of school. Anyway, so right now we're just not really getting out of the house necessarily to do that. And so even students aren't even getting out of the house necessarily. And so it's just like major throwing us off. And I just wanted to like talk about that today because I thought maybe it would be helpful for you to know, one, you're not alone if you're struggling with that. Two, I want to kind of teach you about habits and triggers associated with rest and work time. So, habits are kind of, gosh, I keep just getting these texts from my grandma and my sister. So anyway, okay, we're talking about habits and triggers and things like that. So a habit is built off of 3 steps, and it's the trigger, the action, and the reward. And so everything we do is built off of the habits that we have built our whole lives, like brushing your teeth, getting up in the morning, getting dressed. The whole thing is all habit formation. And so sometimes we don't even know the habits that we have. Like you may say something all the time. I say this one thing, I keep noticing that I keep saying, this is the little area for this, and I'm noticing it now because Nash, our 5-year-old, is like, this is the area for this, and this is the area for that, and he gets it from me, which I didn't even know I did that. And then I keep catching myself that saying like, this is your little area for coloring, and this is your little area for food, and I'm all like, what a weird habit. Why did I even like start doing that? Either way, getting off topic. The habit process, trigger, action, reward, is very interesting, especially when it comes to focus time and rest time. So whenever we leave our house, we're kind of triggered to be like, trigger is leaving the house, action is it's time to work, reward is we make money and do a good job with our job, right? Or whatever we're trying to be successful at. Whenever we come home, or we are at home, we enter the door, and the trigger is, I've made it home, I'm so happy, I'm restful now. I get to rest and just chill a little bit. The action is rest, so trigger is, ooh, I get to chill a little bit. The action is actually chill, like probably change your clothes into really comfy clothes. The reward is like just getting to relax. And that's something that we do all the time. So if we're having to stay home more often, we are definitely experiencing a kind of struggle between understanding that we're not at rest at home, we're having to be at work at home, and getting up and feeling like you are triggered to be in work mode is definitely a lot more complicated than just being like, okay, focus now, you're working. It's just different because we're not getting out of the house necessarily. And if you are, for a while we were not, unless you are one of our awesome like teams of healthcare and police force and firefighters, all of our first responders. So, if you're part of that group, then you probably were just working more. But if you're not, then you're probably at home more, and that's just thrown off all of your hard patterns that you created to stay healthy and fit and like work on this goal. And so right now we're in a space where we've only got about 10 weeks until Thanksgiving. And so we've really got to get focused so that we can make progress with this weight loss, health, fitness goal over the next, few weeks, so that you can show up for the remainder of the year as your best version of yourself and what you told yourself you would do this year. And you can walk into 2021 being like, peace out 2020, you were a mess, but I still like accomplished some stuff. So anyway, I just thought maybe it would be helpful to hear a little bit about creating a schedule and routine, and kind of how hard it is whenever you're at home more often. So my top favorite ways to kind of create a schedule for myself is start by picking a time of the day where you actually create a pattern. So the pattern could be you wake up, you're triggered by your alarm, wake up, then you go and make coffee, and then you have to say drink all of your water before you can drink one sip of coffee, and that's already working on your health. And then your reward is drinking your coffee. Or you could do, in the mornings, you have a set schedule of events that you do. Or it could be in the afternoon or evening, a set schedule of events that you do for yourself and your health. So in the morning, I like to personally write in my journal, and I write 5 things I'm grateful for and my 10 goals I'm working on. And I try and do that every morning. So as soon as I know it's morning time, I have this schedule of events. And the schedule is actually really funny, but it really helps me feel like I've set the tone for the day. And that's write in the journal, fix the bed, and unload the dishwasher, and fold any clothes that are in the dryer. And that helps me feel like, okay, I'm staying on top of things. So if I get all that stuff done, that's my morning schedule. Then I can, it kind of stimulates the snowball effect of what else am I going to complete today. Now if you get up and then you're just like whatever about the day, then you're going to stay whatever about the day all day. And so I want you to kind of take this discussion and figure a way to create a schedule of events in your life. Physical activity is another really, really hard thing because we haven't had the gym, and then it's been hot, and then now it's cooling down, and there's so many reasons to have an issue with physical activity. Personally, in my life, we used to work out at Lifetime, then we stopped because of COVID, and now we just restarted. And so my boyfriend and I are putting ourselves in a challenge to get to 14 check-ins, so that we can get into the habit of going. And it's working. We're on check-in number 4. Hopefully we'll get to number 5 in the next couple of days. But yeah, it's just tough, and finding the time in your day to get it done, and you feel like that could be a sustainable time of the day to do it, is really hard. And so, figuring out what time of the day to do things on the regular, in a regular pattern, is so helpful. So our gym time's usually around 4 p.m. So we pick up Nash from school, we come home for a minute to change, then we go to the gym, and then we come back and we do dinner and bath time and stuff like that. But during that 4 to 6 p.m. we're at the gym, And that's been really helpful, figuring out how to get that into our lifestyle. And that's just like a recent challenge we've been putting ourselves on, so we can find the time in our life to do physical activity, is just by challenging yourself to 14 days of something. So say that you're trying to find the time to do any sort of food prep, or you're trying to find the time to do a gratitude practice or meditation or stretching or whatever it might be. I want you to just challenge yourself to, so many days in a row, 14 days, that you can try and complete doing this. And I always recommend, I said 14 days in a row, but I mean just 14 days in general, just getting there. It doesn't have to be specifically in a row, because you most likely will not be able to accomplish that, and then you're going to feel defeated and you're going to keep trying to start over and over again. So really it's just like 14 days of doing something and adding up to the 14. That makes you learn how to put something into your life and create a schedule. So anyway, I hope any of this is helpful. I'm so excited to talk to you guys today, and I hope y'all are having an awesome week. Thank you guys for being a part of my newsletter. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for supporting me. Yes, last week I was talking about my goals with my business and just my nutrition practice in general, how exciting it is. It's super exciting. And you guys are so cool, because last week I had so many people say, Jewel, I really want to help you get to your membership number. And so I had some people sign up, so I'm getting closer. My long-term goal is to get to 200 members. I'm at 53 now from last week, where I was at 50. So I'm like, short-term goals to get to 60. So I'm working at it, and thank you for supporting me. I have some fun stuff coming up too. I'm creating like a documentary type episode thing with a palette reset, and my boyfriend Kevin is so cool, and I'm going to be filming him do palette reset, and so you guys will totally get to watch it. Episode 1 will be filmed on Saturday, and that's when we're going to be cleaning out the entire house of junk food. So it's going to be so funny. And then we'll just do, each episode is going to be like one day of palette reset, and how he feels, and like how his energy level is, how his weight is going, his cravings and hunger and everything. So it's going to be super awesome. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so lucky he volunteered to do that, because it's just going to be so cool for you guys to see. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a good day, and I will see y'all in our next video. Bye.